Hey, everybody. How's my community of caregivers doing out there? Are you hanging in tough? I am. I just came in from food shopping and enjoying sweet time with my grandson. I always go to get my grandson when it's time to pick up water and things that are just too heavy for me because wisdom tells me I don't want to hurt this body. I don't want to ruin anything that's going on in the body. So for me to be able to care for others, I must take care of myself. Remember, I always talk about that, right? So anyway, while we were shopping, there was a woman in front of us trying to get water, and I reminded my grandson, who is now 17, asked that lady if she needs help. And when he asked her, "Do you need help with that water?" Because they're pretty heavy. She was stunned. I'm telling you guys what. She was so stunned. She was like, "What? What is this? What is happening here?" Whoever asks anybody for help or offers help to anybody nowadays, it's just one of those things that are just not the norm. But anyway, she was shocked and she was like, she has three children with her, three young children with her. And she said, "No, thank you so much, though." And she was halfway down the aisle and she turned around again and said, "Thank you for being such a gentleman." I was stunned as well because you know what? People don't even look at each other when they shop. They don't interact with each other. They just want to get it done and get out, get it done and be gone. Nobody seems to interact. Nobody looks at each other, talks to each other. It's just a very sterile kind of thing when you go food shopping. That's how it is for me. I don't know about everybody else, but that's the way it was for me. That's the way it is typically for me. Unless I'm the one that usually initiates conversation because even after this, by the time we got to the register, there was a young man at the register, a real person, and he couldn't have been more than, I don't know, maybe 18, 19, maybe 20, but I don't know. But when I started talking with him and asking him how his day was going, that same shock came over his face. Whoever asks anybody how their day is going, what part of this am I not understanding? But I had such a good conversation with him. I asked him how long he'd been at Walmart. Did he enjoy working at Walmart? And he pretty much said, yeah. He said he does enjoy it. The times and the schedules are very flexible. I asked him about all that, holidays and everything. And he said, yeah, they're flexible and you sign up if you want to work during the holidays and that kind of thing. Nothing is forced on the employees. It's typically whatever is available. If you want it, you sign up for it. Otherwise, you just take your typical, 6, 7, 8 hours a day and you go home. So that was a very good bit of information that he gave me, and I was glad to hear it. And I was also glad to know that he was comfortable in his surroundings and in his space. So you know what? When you go out, take a moment sometimes, people, and just interact with others. Just a simple conversation. How's your day going? You know, how do you feel? What's the best thing that happened to you today? Depends on, how much time you have and what the circumstance is, of course, who you're speaking to and all that kind of thing. But let other people know that they are seen. Because I let him know that I really appreciate him being there. I appreciate not having to go to self checkout. And for him, that made his day, and that's what it's all about, y'all. Let's try to make people feel like people. Let's try to make people feel wanted, you know